Donald Trump has once again stirred up discussions about Greenland, reigniting an idea he previously floated during his presidency, the possibility of acquiring Greenland from Denmark. This idea, viewed by many as far-fetched, raises complex geopolitical, economic, and legal questions. Greenland, an autonomous territory of the Kingdom of Denmark, has been self-governing since 2009 but remains connected to Denmark for defense and foreign policy. While Greenland has the right to declare independence, it has opted to maintain ties with Denmark due to the economic and social stability those ties provide. The appeal of Greenland lies in its strategic value and abundant natural resources. It boasts 43 out of the top 50 rare earth minerals, making it a vital source of resources essential for modern technologies, including AI computing, clean energy, and military applications. Furthermore, as climate change melts polar ice caps, Greenland's Arctic location opens new opportunities for maritime routes, fishing, and oil exploration. From a national security standpoint, Greenland's position offers a strategic buffer against potential adversaries, particularly Russia. Trump's interest in Greenland was initially influenced by Ronald Lauder, an heir to the Estee Lauder fortune and a former ambassador. Lauder's influence reportedly led the Trump administration to seriously evaluate the feasibility of acquiring Greenland. While this notion mirrors historical U.S. land acquisitions like Alaska and the Louisiana Purchase, the modern-day implications make such a transaction far more complicated. Historically, the idea of acquiring Greenland isn't new. President Harry S. Truman explored purchasing Greenland during the Cold War as a defensive measure against Soviet threats. However, the logistical, financial, and diplomatic challenges proved insurmountable. Fast forward to today, the cost of acquiring Greenland, if it were even for sale, would be astronomical, potentially reaching trillions of dollars. Convincing Greenland's 56,000 residents to abandon Denmark in favor of the United States presents another formidable hurdle. Greenlanders enjoy significant autonomy and economic support from Denmark, including healthcare, education, and social programs. For the U.S. to compete, it would need to offer extensive economic incentives, infrastructure development, and social benefits akin to what it provided in Alaska to attract residents. Greenland's leaders have firmly rejected Trump's proposal. Prime Minister Kim Kielsen made it clear that Greenland is not for sale and emphasized the island's commitment to self-determination. Any movement toward U.S. affiliation would require both Greenland's and Denmark's consent, along with a referendum among Greenland's residents. Additionally, attempting to acquire Greenland could provoke international tensions, particularly with Russia. Given recent conflicts, such as Russia's opposition to Ukraine potentially joining NATO, Moscow may view a U.S. acquisition of Greenland as a strategic threat. Such a move could escalate geopolitical conflicts, undermining stability in the Arctic region. The U.S. already has a military presence in Greenland through the Thule Air Base, a key component of its missile defense and early warning systems. This base operates in collaboration with Greenland's government and serves national security interests without requiring territorial ownership. Expanding cooperation with Greenland through diplomatic agreements and investments would likely be more feasible than attempting outright acquisition. Trump's renewed focus on Greenland appears more rooted in real estate-style thinking than in realistic policymaking. Given the U.S.'s current fiscal challenges, including budget deficits and debates over tax policies, funding such a purchase seems improbable. Trump's administration and the current Congress have shown little appetite for raising taxes on the wealthy or corporations to generate additional revenue. Instead, recent budget deals have included cuts to the Internal Revenue Service, reducing the government's ability to enforce tax collection. With no clear source of funding, Trump's Greenland proposal comes across as a distraction from pressing domestic issues. Critics argue that this focus diverts attention from economic challenges affecting ordinary Americans, such as inflation, housing affordability, and food security. It also shifts focus away from controversial appointments in Trump's circle, including unqualified candidates for key government positions. Furthermore, Trump's proposal may serve as a deliberate attempt to deflect from broader concerns about his political agenda. Speculations about Project 2025, a blueprint for reshaping the federal government, and controversial appointments to agencies like the Pentagon and National Intelligence suggest a broader strategy to consolidate power. Trump's Greenland rhetoric could be a tactic to dominate headlines and avoid scrutiny of these plans. In contrast, current U.S. policies emphasize strengthening alliances and maintaining cooperative agreements with territories like Greenland. These approaches foster stability and mutual benefits without provoking geopolitical tensions. Investing in Arctic research, sustainable development, and infrastructure partnerships aligns with long-term interests while respecting Greenland's sovereignty. Trump's Greenland proposal highlights the intersection of law, politics, and economics. While it captures public attention, the feasibility and legality of such an acquisition remain doubtful. More importantly, the proposal underscores the need to focus on pragmatic solutions to domestic and international challenges rather than engaging in speculative ventures. For those following these developments, the conversation about Greenland serves as a reminder of how policy discussions can reflect broader political strategies. It also underscores the importance of independent, fact-based analysis to cut through distractions and address issues that genuinely impact Americans' lives. As debates about Greenland continue, staying informed and critically examining proposals like this one remains essential for functioning democracy.